welcome now to video number 2, where I'm going to do the Sloth food quiz. So I hope you enjoy this. So pencils to get ready, pen and paper to get ready, or pencils. And as I say, do feel free to rewind the video as much as you need. Write down your answers to the questions, and I'll be very interested to hear your answers. So the Sloth food quiz, called "What's Your Ideal Sloth Meal?" And this is from this book, by the way, The Little Book of Sloth. So, question number 1. Pens to go ready. Question number 1. What is your favourite cooking appliance? A. Your mobile, so you can call for a takeaway. B. Microwave. C. Garlic press. D. Your freestanding Viking oven with a dual range. I was torn between C and D. I don't have a Viking oven, but my oven is one of my favourite cooking appliances. So I was torn between C and D, the oven, but in the end I chose C for garlic press, because I use a garlic press a lot. I eat a lot of garlic. Keep the vampires away, for certain. At least that's one good thing about eating lots of garlic. Shouldn't have a problem with vampires. I average about 2 or 3 cloves a day, so I do eat a lot of garlic. I love garlic, so garlic press for me, so I chose C. What did you choose? Question number 2. If you were a breed of dog, you'd be A. A cat. A cat? Not sure that's a breed of dog, but there we go. B. A rescue mutt from the local animal shelter. C. A golden retriever. Or D. A corgi. I chose A. A cat, because I think that cats have a better life than dogs, as they are independent and get to do their own thing. If I had to choose between being a cat and dog, I'd certainly choose a cat. Wouldn't you? Or would you go with one of the breeds of dog I mentioned? So what did you choose? Do feel free to rewind to hear those options again, as I went through them quite quickly. Question number 3. You've booked your next mini break. You're heading to A. Goa for some beach time, then Mumbai for a bit of culture, Bruges for some beer and architecture, Marseille for some hand-milled soap, and a bit of bouillabaisse. Bouillabaisse, by the way, for those who don't know what it is, it's popular in France. It's a spicy stew or soup which usually contains fish and vegetables, often fish-based. D, for Scottish Highlands for falconing. I chose C, Marseille, for some hand-milled soap and for bouillabaisse. For obvious reasons, I do like my food, and bouillabaisse, I'm not sure I've tried bouillabaisse before, but it does sound quite nice. It's something I'd happily make, and I do like my Autism products. I would have chosen the Scottish Highlands for the simple reason that I like staying as close to home as possible if I'm ever to go away, and I hardly ever go on holiday anyway. But when I do go away, I'd like to stay as close to home as possible. I'm not remotely interested in falconing. And Marseille, it's still in Europe, not too far away, seems, it's not too bad to get to. So that's why I chose Marseille. C. So what did you choose? Now here are the answers. So if you got mostly A's, your favourite sloth meal is a curried chicken takeaway. You enjoy rich, complex flavours that don't require a lot of effort to prepare. Simple and elegant. If you got mostly B's, you enjoy a sausage roll and vodka. You enjoy straightforward food with no frills. easy to make and easy to eat. Easy to make and eat, as you have a laid-back personality. If, like me, you got mostly C's, your favourite meal is homemade pesto, gnocchi and a G&T. Now, I don't think that this is, in fact, strictly speaking, to be absolutely literal, my favourite meal, but it does come close, as I do like pesto and homemade cuisine, and it's true that, as the book says, cooking is an enjoyable pastime for me. It's one of my major special interests, as I'm sure you'll be aware based upon my other videos. Fresh, classic and homemade meals are my favourites. I don't drink. In true sloth spirit, I'm teetotal. Alcohol does never pass through my lips. So I don't drink, but in true sloth spirit, to pardon the pun. But apparently, if sloths were to drink, it would be a gin and tonic. Now, if you got mostly D's, your favourite sloth meal or similar is pheasant and a glass of champagne. Very posh. Food is something to be enjoyed slowly and savoured for as long as possible. You love fine food. So what is your sloth So what is your sloth eating style? What is your sloth eating style? Do feel free to write it down in the comments section below. I'd be very interested to hear your responses so that we could compare notes. So thank you for watching today. And I very much look forward to speaking to you next week. I haven't yet decided quite what I'm going to do in next week's video because it depends what comes up. But I possibly might be doing a magazine review of the Blue Zones from the National Geographic, which I've read not that long ago. But if I don't do that next week, it will be on a future week. That's just to give you some inkling of what I have planned coming up. But of course, if you've got any video ideas, do let me know in the comments box below, because I do all take note of them, and I will do them. I might not do them straight away, but they're certainly there to do. And of course, I am planning at some point to talk to you about my clothing OCDs and obsessions, because I know one of you really would like me to talk about that, and I would like to talk about it too, because it is something that does affect me quite a lot, and I really do want to do a whole proper video. I think I've done a video about it before, but it's something I want to return to, because it is something that does really affect my life. So I am planning to do that in a future video as well, but haven't decided yet exactly when, but it is on my list of things to do. So of course, if you've got any other ideas, do please write them down in the comments box below, because I'd be very interested to hear if you've got any other ideas for videos I could do in the future. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a good week.